Well, somebody went to great pains to hide that spider hole.
I wonder who.
My guess is Jerry Jacks in the conservatory with the cure.
Do you mind?
Maybe you should use a different hairpin.
Shh.
No, because I've opened a lot of locks, and sometimes one hairpin will work.
No, quiet. Do you hear that?
We have company.
Jerry Jacks has a surprisingly fine mezzo-soprano. Should we take cover?
Goedenavond, Frau Doctor. Come in, sit down, take a load off. Sing us another Wagnerian ditty.
We meet again, Dr. von Schremerman.
Schemerman.
Or do you prefer your given name? Luke Spencer. You know this woman?
Not as well as Anna and Robert. Holly Sutton, meet the mad Dr. Liesel Obrecht, director of the Kliniek den Geist zu heilen.
The clinic to heal the mind.
Or in Robert's case, to put it into everlasting sleep.
You evil bitch. You're the one who put Robert into a coma. That was Anna Devane's fault. Had Herr Spencer's scrawny enamorata not interfered with my work, Mr. Scorpio would have enjoyed a clean death instead of the slow, inexorable march toward oblivion. No! She has to pay for what she did to Robert!
Yes, not until she explains how she fits in to this whole thing.
So she poisoned Robert, and she's working with Jerry?
Okay, it is quite a coincidence, don't you think, Frau Doctor? That one member of the Legion of Doom shows up in the exact same place that we come to find another member?
I don't know what you mean.
I think you do, and you're going to explain. Otherwise, we're just going to skip prison and go right to the unmarked grave out back. Now, sprechen Sie!
How could I be working for Jerry Jacks? He's dead, poor man. From what I understand, there was an explosion.
He's alive. He may be on death's door, but he's alive. He extorted $88 million to buy a cure, and something tells me he was going to buy that cure from you.
That is utterly preposterous. I know nothing of any cure.
Maybe you're right.
She is?
I doubt that she would have the resources to synthesize and research the cure that Jerry needed. Not without help from some of her Faustian friends. Like, for example, César Faison. Jerry's dying. He can't just walk into a hospital and present his League of Doom insurance card and get treatment, so he turns to a criminal cohort. Obrecht's mangy, BO-ridden Eurotrash boss.
How dare you speak of César that way? Touched a nerve, huh? He is a visionary, unparalleled in our time. You cannot begin to grasp the significance of his thoughts or the boundaries he and I will break together.
Yeah, it's a good thing we can't grasp them, otherwise we'd never sleep again.
Just 1 year ago, it was inconceivable that a man could survive poisoning by polonium-210, but now,
Yes, now it's true. You perfected a cure. And you gave it to Jerry, didn't you? You have the cure.
Stop, you won't get anything.
You tell me. You either tell me or you tell an interrogator at a WSB black site. They won't be nearly as pleasant.
Why are you so interested in my research? Jerry Jacks nearly killed your loved ones when he poisoned the water in Port Charles, so it's not his well-being that's important to you.
It is exactly his well-being that is important to me.
No, it's not his health that matters to you. It's his illness. Now, why would a cure for severe radiation poisoning be of such importance and significance to someone as hale and hearty as you? Take a deep breath. You look a little bit peaked here, Spencer. Why so poorly?
You know why.
You need the treatment. My treatment. Whose wrath did you incur to win such a sordid fate?
Helena Cassadine! Your spiritual twin!
Helena. Great woman. I heard you killed her. Now she's killing you. Karma is a delight.
Enough. He is sick.
He is dying.
If you could cure Jerry, then you could cure him.
But alas, Fraulein Sutton, I was unable to cure Jerry Jacks. He's dead.
You're lying. We know you're working with Faisal. Jerry held poor Charles to ransom so he could buy your cure.
It was not the first time in history a person did not get what they paid for. Yes, I was developing a treatment, but unfortunately my research was halted.
By what?
By your friends, Robert Scorpio and Anna Devane. When Faison was captured, I had to go into hiding. Unfortunately, my research came to a premature end, as did Jerry Jack's life, as will yours, Herr Spencer. Soon.
Doctor, we know Jerry Jacks was here.
Of course he was. When last we spoke, he had the funds to pay for his cure. We arranged to meet.
Why? If you didn't have the cure.
Well, I was unable to formulate a cure, but I did develop something that would slow the progress of his tissues degradation, a temporary solution. Medication had its limits. Herr Jack succumbed before I was able to synthesize a treatment.
So, if he's dead, where's the body?
I burnt it.
Where? In the fireplace?
The man was radioactive. What was I supposed to do? Bury him in the ground so his glowing remains could contaminate the whole town? He had to be cremated.
That was incredibly thoughtful and civic-minded of you, Doctor. But it's not true. Jerry Jacks is alive. I know it, she knows it, and you know it. And he's here. Behind that door.
As far as any of us knows, that door could lead to the wine cellar. Perhaps it doesn't even open. It would be decorative.
That's decorative, bitch.
Careful, Herr Spencer. Some doors are not meant to be opened.
Obviously, this one is. Keep an eye on her.
You're not going in there by yourself.
Oh, yeah. But I'll be back. With Jerry Jacks. Don't let her talk you to death. I'm back.
I wouldn't get your hopes up. Herr Spencer's condition is far too advanced.
Dr. Obrecht, this scenario ends one of two ways. Either Luke lives, and you go to prison for the rest of your life, or you die with him.
I doubt it will come to that.
You don't seem to understand that once upon a time, I was Mrs. Robert Scorpio. And after what you have done to him, I will sleep a lot better knowing that you have paid.
You strike me as a practical woman, much like myself. Surely you understand the position I was in.
And what position was that?
I had no choice but to silence Robert Scorpio. He simply knew too much.
Too much about what?